Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. This is Olivier. How are you all doing? It has been a while since I popped up on YouTube, and if you don't know, I has been very actively on my Patreon, even though I did take like a month break. But I think I should go on YouTube today and just do a video, just update on all the color pages that I done for the last couple of months, because I realized that a lot of you guys do enjoy this kind of video. Just flip through the finished pages, and even though you see it on the Instagram, my Instagram page, I posted all my finished page on there, but I feel like you guys still kind of like to see it in, through the camera than see a picture, if that makes sense. So without further ado, let's get flipping through. So for the first one that I want to show you is the page from the Forest Girls coloring book by April, and this is the only book of her that I have. The other version is, I'm pretty sure is a artist editions, and even though I really want to have it, I don't have the financial for it yet, so I really hope that she going to collab with Coloring Haven one day. If you don't know what Coloring Haven is, there's like a magazine coloring. I don't do the subscribe for them like every month they coming, but I do buy some of the issues that have like Kanoko Aguisas and other artists that I feel like it is quite difficult to get my hands on the book. So I really hope April will joining them to bring out an issue for us in the future. That would be really great because the price is much more affordable. And the page that I did in this one is this page. This is being together. And this one I did for my page. On all of the pages that I'm going to show you today, most of them is for my patrons, and some of them is actually my buddy coloring with my friend. And for this page, as you can see, it is really bright and really spring-like, because that what I was intended for when I look at this one. I wanted something like really nice grass. I even try out some of the technique like kind of the sunshine highlight through the tree, and you can see the background is very pop, bright, bold pink. I use acrylic in this one. I kind of try out a very simple technique to do flowers, make it like a full bloom kind of flower, but it's something a little bit more simple. So you can see they're not actually like a flower shape, but it sort of has give you an idea. It just illusions that, oh, this is like pink flowers, and there's a lot of them. So I use acrylic and Prismacolor for this one. The background was done with watercolor and pencil, I'm pretty sure. So I'm really happy with how this one turns out. It's really nice and just very innocent. Make me happy. Look at all the colors. Alright, next I have the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly by Johanna Basford. I like this book a lot. It is rather a small medium size, so I really love to use this one in my tutorial for colors along, to try out pages when I don't have a lot of time on my hand to do coloring. And one of the page that I did a double page. I haven't do this. I think this one was the first double page that I did in forever. So half of this page, only this side, was for my patrons, and you can see here I kind of upgrade for my other technique. It's not really upgrade, but I feel like this is another way for you to achieve a full bloom flower. The other one we use acrylic. This one I use watercolor and just some gouache and pencil. It's actually really simple. I use polychromo for this one, and I use my own technique of covering line art, so you can see it looks like a painting a little bit. And after I done this side outside, I really want to do the other pages because I have load of fun doing this one. So I did the other side on my own time. I can't record it for YouTube because the other page already for Patreon, so it is a little bit unfair if I post it on YouTube for free, you know. And so I did add in a few detail for myself. I just draw in some I think this was like a wishing praying this is lucky pocket and just a wind chime, Japanese kind of style. And I really love how this double page turned out. This is definitely one of my favorite pages that I done in a long time, and it's so fast, really quick as well. So there's that one. There's another one. This one I done for YouTube. I'm pretty sure I show you guys how I covering the line art. I do this one in real time. If you haven't watched the video, I highly recommend you watch it because I just go through with you all the little techniques and how I do my coloring page usually. So I think I do this one with the polychromo as well, and covering the line art with the gouache. I'm pretty sure. So really happy with how this page turns as well. Just a little fun cute page to do. Another one that I did was this one. This one is, let me zoom out so you can see. So this one is the galaxy moon fishing or star fishing, whatever you want to call them. I do this one with my friend Barbara. I will link her YouTube down below. I think her version she did a colors along on YouTube as well. I didn't record mine because I just want to test out, but I will record my how I do the galaxy for you in the future, because I feel like it is an upgrade for my last galaxy that I did on YouTube. So I keep an eye out. I will post it. It's really simple, trust me. The only thing I kind of concerned is because I use watercolor and I do some kind of mixing as well. So I feel like if you kind of new with watercolor, maybe it's a little bit difficult, but I will try my best to show you and how you can achieve this background easily on your own with whatever medium you have. So watercolor, soft pastel, and Prismacolor. Very simple page. I pay a lot of attention for the background. At the end, I kind of like wasn't really happy with how this look at the end, so I add my rabbit. I love drawing rabbit, so just a little rabbit fishing the little star on the sea. Really love how this page turns out. Happy with it, and you can see the effect is really good, and you can't believe I've done this one really fast. But I will show that to you in the future. Okay, next is Daydream by Hannah Calzone. And for this one I did, let me see, this page. This one is a rabbit one. I did completely with polychromo. The background I didn't cheat this time. You know, I'm a very lazy person. I don't have patience to just like layering. But if I have time and I feel like I in a really bad place, I need something to relax, something to release my stress, then I will do layering kind of technique. And for this, you can see all these color that merge together is all just pencil. I didn't use any extra mediums in this. I think a little bit of soft pastel for the black, but polychromate completely with polychromate. That is all for this page. Really happy with how this page is one of my favorite illustrations, and I put it off for the longest time because I feel like there is so many beautiful versions out there, and I feel like I couldn't couldn't keep up, and I'm really doubting myself. But this is really silly because coloring, it should just be fun and relaxing, and you experimenting, happy with your colors. It shouldn't be, you compare yourself with other people. But as an growing artist, I kind of compare myself a little bit, which is really bad. You shouldn't compare your work with someone that have been drawing, have been painting for years and years. Of course, they're gonna have more skill than I do. So really happy with this one. I don't use purple a lot, so I did add a few purples in here. Don't know why. Purple is one of my favorite colors. I don't really know why I didn't use more purple. So this one is also for my patrons as well. So if you are interested in any of these pages, I do like a full 10 colors, just chatting and color away on my Patreon. So if you want, you can look it up, the link in the description below. And let's see if I did any other one in here. I think I showed this one to you guys already. So yeah, that is the only one for the last couple months. I didn't really do a lot. I feel like I'm lacking a lot. Too many beautiful books, too little time. I feel really blessed that I have my patrons going on, and a lot of people support me. So kind of push me to, venture out, try more technique, and even color more as well. Okay. Forgot to say, Twilight Garden by Maria Troll. And for this one, I did this page. This one was done with Prismacolor and Inkten. This one was also on my Patreon. As you remember, earlier I said that I love the purple color, violet, lilac. I love them all, but it's kind of, I don't know, I found it kind of hard to include the colors in my coloring page. I feel like because usually I like something really bright and just more like a spring tone or something like warm color or blue. So I feel like when I adding in the purple, it's kind of make it sad a little bit. But that's not true, right? So I try on this one. Usually the water can is kind of rusty color, but I kind of try on the purple for this one because there's a bean here, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw at the market there is a purple beans. So if we do the purple beans here, I want to add something purple as well. So I was like, why not the water can? And I did it. I tried it out. I love the colors. So overall, I'm really happy with this page. So that is the gardening page in the Twilight Garden. Alright, the next one I want to show you is botanical. This one is a Swedish version, and I did a page in here. This one was I planning to do this one as a tutorial on YouTube for you guys. Let me know if you still want it, because I try a new technique out with this and I'm really happy with this. So I will show you guys if you really want to. Okay, the pie that I was working on, where was it? Here, this one was on my YouTube. on this channel colors along. So if you really want to color this page with me, it is available on my YouTube. I use polychromo because a lot of people really love when I use polychromo. They say there's not so many people use polychromo, so I do this one completely with polychromo for you. I show you how to do the background, blending colors, and do the leaves and stuff. I wasn't really particularly love this paper. When you add the base with inkten or watercolor for this, and you go on top with pencil, it works a whole lot better. But just pencil, especially with polychromo, it wasn't the best. But I feel like maybe with the Prismacolor it will do much better. It's really smooth paper, even though it's thick, but it's kind of smooth. I don't know. Her English version, usually the paper I like it much better. Alright, so that is Botanical. Next, I have the World Within World. This one is a newest release of Kirby Rosen's, and I'm super happy that he released this book because this is definitely one of my favorite of all the book that he released, because there's not so many doodle in here. Even though I really love his signature doodles, it just intimidate me to color in the page because it's so many, so busy. And I kind of sad that the last two books that he put out wasn't get positive reviews. So and he said that that's going to be the last of coloring book that he's going to make. So this is kind of like surprise for me, but I love this book so much. It just feel like a whole different world. This is definitely Kirby, very Kirby to me, but it's in a different way. So the page I did is this one. This one is for my patrons again, and we did quite a bit of technique in here. I try a new way to do the water, kind of busy looking, but I kind of like it. It kind of not. I don't know. I think there's room to improve. We do with Prismacolor for this one. Soft pastel. Is that soft pastel? Kind of forgot. No, I think it was Intense for the water, for the cloud, a little bit soft pastel for the sky. You know, just a lot of techniques going on, and I really love this page. I am going to do the other side for my YouTube very soon, and I'm going to do it as a night scene. So this one is going to be like a sunset or like a morning scenes. So this one I'm going to do the night scenes, and we're gonna do like a purple lily or something like that. So keep an eye out. I will do this one as a color along for you guys. Alright, so the next one is Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. I have this book ages, but I never color in any pages in here. I love it. It is very beautiful book, but for some reason I just feel like I get into the game too late, and most of the pages was already done, and so again I feel intimidated. I feel nervous when I look at all the pages like, no, Peter Hayward already do it better, this person already do it better, this artist already do it much nicer. I don't have a good idea. So when this one was for my Patreon again, and when all of my friends or my patrons they pick this book, I'm like, yes, because I finally have someone to push me to color this one, and I'm really glad that I picked this page. If you don't know, I'm sure you know, all of you know, this page was done by Peter Hayward before, and it's kind of like the first, really one of the first color along tutorial available on YouTube, and it is one of my 3 favorite series because I think she did in like 3 or 4 videos. So for the longest time, I just love her version. I adore it, and I just feel like, oh, I would never able to surpass it. And as soon as my friends on Patreon speak this, I'm so thankful because finally I have someone to motivate me, to encourage me to do something in this book, and I actually really love how this one turns out. I had a lot of up and down with this page, but overall it was really fun. I used polychromo, yes, pretty much polychromo, all of them. Only polychromo in this one. There is not really new technique for this one, just like a lot of color combination that I use. And I really love how the sky and the waters kind of like very different from each other. The skies is very smooth looking, and the water a very strong bold color, so I really love that I add a little bit of spring kind of moss color for the rock and just golden for the bottom. Yeah, overall I'm really happy with this one, and I hope that I will able to go back and color some more and don't feel that intimidate when I look at this book anymore. So that is the Enchanted Forest. Okay, the next book that I have from Johanna Basford again is A Magical Jungle, and for this one I did this page, the okapi. This one is a okapi animal. I look it up on Pinterest or Google, I don't remember, but it was from Africa, and it's such a beautiful animal. I love him or her so much. Let's go with him. I feel like it is a him. And for this one I do polychromo, pretty much polychromo for everything. I think it's polychromo because usually I don't kind of mix color, not usually. So polychromo, the background was Inkten, I think. Inkten with pencil together. Very simple page. I had so much fun creating color combination for each of the leaves, and at the end I'm really glad it's still kind of like look nice together. I don't want they to stand out from each other. So yeah, have a lot of fun with this one. This one was for my patrons again, so all the pages that I show here you can all access to them on my patrons. Most of them is like around 8-10 hours of work, so I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun to watch me struggling and just color with me, because apparently we have a lot of time when we stay home in the quarantine. So yeah, that's a magical jungle. Now I have a couple of the pages that I done kind of like separate, not from the book or anything. So it was on the paper, so I put it on here, in here. I think it was, let me find out what was it. So it was this page. It's a little bit, I wonder if it's a little bit shiny, but this one was the Easter page that I did for my patrons, and the color line art is drawn by me. If you join my patrons every month, you will receive like from 1 to 3 coloring pages every month, and it's all drawn by me. So this one is the Easter editions. So I done this one with marker, alcohol marker, and polychromo. It's another one. This one was from Master Vanderburg, and she reached out to me. She asked if I wanted to join her Valentine coloring, I'm pretty sure, and so I say yes. So I did this one, very simple one, kind of cute. I think it was Prismacolor for this one. And the last one is this page. This one was Glaramacova, and I did this page for my Patreon using Prismacolor. So I use entire page with the Prismacolors, and I'm really happy with how it turns out. Had a lot of fun. This is my first ever page that I done in Glara book, and yeah, I had a lot of fun. Really happy with how this look. So that is all my finished color pages for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I will see you again in the future on here with another tutorial or another colors along. In the meantime, I hope you guys staying safe, stay positive, and happy coloring. Bye.